Boys have made it to the rink. Good evening from Burnsville. We're on the big rink, taking on hometown hockey in the opening game of the final tournament of the summer season. Everett gets the start in net today. Zamboni is well over with. There was about a half hour between games. Previous game ended really quick. So the boys will start warming up. And hopefully the boys show up and play hard today. Everett won't be with the team tomorrow. There was a death in his family, so he'll be away. Hopefully the boys can get a win for him. A little bit of a different warm-up pattern today. And here comes the hometown hockey team. Faced them in Andover a couple weeks ago. Warm-up clock has started, about 2 minutes and 35 seconds until they'll finish that up, do the rest of their pre-game ritual, and we'll get the game underway. Goalies will switch out, so JP gets a shot or two to warm up. That'll do it for the warm-up. They'll clean up the pucks, see what corner they go pile up in.
So you don't play with any of those kids all the way up. That's the there is. And also, there's not even a lot of them. Very few of them. All is good. You come back.
Yes, they're doing it in the near corner today. There we go. Everett goes to the net. We'll see who's starting out on the ice for us today. Looks like they're doing the both Charlies and Luca as the forwards. Eli and Julian on defense. Out comes Hometown with about 7 skaters.
Well, that's what my older kid he plays NA3.
There we go. Bucks in play. Hometown controls, skates into our zone, tries to take it wide. Passes it right back in front, lost, covered up by Everett. So we got a face-off on the near dot in our end to Everett's left. Puck's in play. Held in by Hometown. Knock it in on net. Everett makes the save, knocks it over to the far side. We get it out. Dumped in to the Hometown end. Trying to hold it in. We are changing lines behind the plate. Julian has it. He misses on that attempted pass or shot. Bit of a breakaway, not clean though. Shot, saved by Everett, and he'll hold on. So we'll get another face-off to Everett's left on the near dot in our end. Puck's in. Drop back the defender. Shot comes in, deflected behind the net. That is taken away. Drew trying to get it behind the net. They get it away. That's going to be held on to. So now we'll likely go to the far dot in our end to Everett's right. Puck's in. We'll try wrapping around the far boards. It comes out of ways. We can't quite get it out. Now we do. Tato had it. It gets cut off. Hometown turns it back the other way. Gage steps up. He's got the puck. He'll carry into their end, but loses it. Turned back. Tato gets knocked away from him. He'll dump it in, but right to a Hometown player. And then that hit, I think, Nathan in the skate. Hometown drops back to settle it down. Big outlet pass through center ice. Turned back the other way. Backhanded right to Hometown, though. So a lot of play and catch in the neutral zone. Not a lot of action there. Wrapped around the boards. Hometown gets to it first on the near side. Comes out. Bjorn picks it up at center ice. Tries to dance through a bunch of players. Gets cut off. And Hometown will settle it down in their own end. We try to get it back. Don't quite succeed. It's going to be dumped all the way down. That'll go for icing. No, it dies before it gets there. Looked like it was going for icing, and there's some soft ice out there. Crew turns back behind the net, looking for somewhere to go. Finally puts it over to the near side. Luca there. Passes it up, but it's taken away by Hometown. Lost in some skates. Tipped around. Bjorn gets to it. Got a little bit of room. Tries to go through too many players and gets pinched off on the wall. Hometown takes it out from the corner. Looking for some space. Knocked off of a stick, they'll get it out. That'll come all the way down to our end. No icing on the play. Tied up behind the net. We'll try to pass it out. That'll get up to Emery. He dumps it out of our end. It's a foot race for the puck. Nathan got there, steps out front looking for a shot. Saved by the hometown goalie. Puck gets dumped right out into the slot, but only hometown players there. They take it into our end, taking it wide. Shot from just about the goal line, saved by Everett. Emery looking to pass it out. It gets tipped out to the neutral zone. Picked up by hometown there. They use the wall to get it into our end. They have control in our end, looking for something. Good save by Everett. It's behind the net, looking for somewhere to go. They're trying to pass it to the slot. And that keeps getting turned away. Good save again by Everett. Good positioning. Here comes Emery with it. Goes for the long pass. That gets tipped, but Charlie Peters gets to it first. He loses an edge. Turned back. Hometown has it now, and they will clear their zone. They backhand it just about into our end. Turned back. They intercept at just about their own blue line. Here they come into our end. They've got it pinned against the far wall. We pull it away, wrap it around the boards to the near side. Looks like they're going to get to it first. Turn it back the other way. Julian fighting for it behind the net. There's a couple of hometown players back there. That gets knocked away back to a defender. Deflected over the net. And they'll pass it back to the defenseman who puts it up the near wall. And that gets loose behind the net. Hometown tried to get it out. We take it away. Julian passes it across, just misses Luca. Hometown picks it up, comes out from behind their net. Bringing it up. That did stay in. We tagged up anyway. And that pass gets backhanded all the way down. That will go for icing. No soft ice on that side. So we're going to face off to the hometown goalie's far dot, his left. Let's see what happens. We've got Nathan, Bjorn, and Emery with Drew and Gage. Puck's in. Held down in the corner, kicked around. Bjorn gets it back, looking for somewhere to go, puts it right out front. No one home. Gage steps up. He'll dump it around. Finds Bjorn again. Dump back to Drew at the point. Puts it through the slot. Not any danger of going in. Hometown takes it out of the far corner, and they will pass it out. That is deflected around in the neutral zone. Bjorn tries to get it out of traffic. Still being knocked around. That'll go loose into the far corner at our end. Tried to backhand it up the wall. Hometown gets it in deep. Trying to get it out. That's taken away. Nathan has it, looking for a passing lane. That is intercepted. Shot comes low, saved by Everett. Over to the far boards. Hometown holds, but gets intercepted. And they cut off Bjorn a little bit too hard. That'll be a penalty on hometown. So they'll take a 2-minute break. And we will have a 2-minute power play after that penalty. Nothing intentional about it, just one of those plays that happens in hockey. We get it down deep. Trying to hold it in the far corner. Hometown gets to it first. They dance around a couple of players. Find some room. They clear their zone. Nick tries to turn it back. It goes right back to them. Now it's just tangled up in the neutral zone. Hometown comes away into our end. They get it in deep. Everett will cover. So now we'll get the face-off to Everett's right on the far dot in this end. Got both Charlies and Luca. Puck's in play, wrapped around to the near side. Hometown gets to it first. Fighting for it on the near boards. They put it in deep. Nick drops back trying to get it. Passes over to Luca. He's trying to get it out along the near wall. Hometown holds. And we're still stuck in our own end with the man advantage. Finally, we get it out, but they turn it right back about the center line. Pinned up against the wall. Now they get it loose into our end. Crew comes out from behind our net with it. He'll just skate it down the ice. He's passed a bunch of players. It's taken away. We're offsides. We've got to tag up. They've got the puck, and we have not applied any pressure on this power play. That is cleared away. Hometown holds our zone, dumps it in close. Just barely saved by Everett. That was an ugly play, and we're going to have to dump it all the way down for an icing just to settle things down. And we've still got the same power play problem we've had for most of the season, where we can't control the puck, and we end up pinned in our own end, even with the extra skater. Puck's in play. Tato fights it out of our end. They turn it right back. They've got control in our end, taking it deep. Lose control over to the near corner. They get to it first. Hold in on the near wall. Guys, come on. That gets shot out. It's a foot race. It's not going to go for icing, and the goalie will cover it up. There are officially 2 minutes left on the penalty, or 2 seconds, excuse me. But so far, I'm not overly impressed with our power play. Connor on for the face-off. Puck drops. They will control. They get it out. They've got a guy who got behind our defense. He's onside. He gets to the puck. Scores. The guy coming out of the box came out, nobody bothered to check for him, and he puts it in the net. Connor, Tato, and Emery with Eli and Julian. Puck's in play. Over on the far boards. Finally taken away. Tato dumps it in. Hometown gets to it behind their net. They pass it around. Held in by Julian. He puts it towards the net. But no one really in position to do much with it. We're still fighting for it, though. Looking for the wraparound. That's deflected away. Nice, intelligent defensive play by the hometown team. They try to pass it out. That's intercepted. Julian shoots right into the glove. Face-off will come to the hometown goalies right on the near dot. Puck's in. Comes out. It's loose in the neutral zone, picked up by hometown, knocked away. They get it in now. Puts on the brakes, skates around a bunch of players. Puck comes loose. They're trying to get it off the back wall now. They get it back, in position for a shot, walk in front, rebound, another save. Great job by Everett. They dump it back to a defender. That shot is deflected into the corner. Loose puck bouncing around in the slot. They can't get control of it. Defender's going to step up, take a shot. That wasn't quite strong enough. Everett with a quick leg save. They're coming around again. Missed the net on that shot. And we've got a couple of guys just watching the puck instead of playing. And it's been like that all season. And here comes Nathan, finally gets it out of our zone. They turn it back right away. Here they come again. 1-on-2. almost gets through, leaves it for another player. Shot, nice pass. That was a pass right in front of the goal. Everett just got his leg right in the way, prevented that from going in. But they are passing it right out front and getting control in good shooting position. That'll come out, knock it out of the zone. Bjorn deflects it out. They get to it. They're tagging up, but now they're onside. They've got the puck. They're settling it down. Shot, saved by Everett. In the far corner, they're trying to bring it out. That hits Bjorn in the skate. He doesn't get control of it. Nathan finally picks it up. He will bring it in. And rather than pass, he tried to stick handle too long. No one got there. Loose puck taken away. 3-on-1 right now, going towards our net. They've got it. That pass is deflected. Another shot went up high on Everett, but it stayed out, and he will cover.
Goalie's looking really good.
He's a pretty good goalie. He's kept us in this game so far. Face-off will come to Everett's left on the near dot. Puck's in play. Still playing off the near wall. Luka and Charlie Cervenka after it. All right, let's see. Luka has it, tries to skate out. He's ridden off the puck. Hometown gets it back. Crew cuts it off. Keeps it in our zone. Now he doubles back, looking to get it out. That gets caught in skates. Now it's out. Passed into some space. Charlie Cervenka's got it. Dumps it over to Luka. Luka puts it towards the net. Rebound is finally covered up. Didn't come out on the rebound to the side. We had a player, but we did have someone in the neighborhood at least. But the hometown goalie is in danger of getting lonely. Puck's back in play. Nick tries to take a shot, misses, gets it back, tries to take another shot, deflected to the near corner. Wraps around to the far side, turned back by hometown. Stuck behind the net, knocked loose, but it goes right to hometown again. Trying to bring it up the wall, held in at the point. That'll bounce in on net, deflected behind by the goalie. Trying to center it. Too much traffic, can't get it out. Hometown comes away with it. Here they come up the ice. They've got it. Kicked it right back onto their stick. Good job. They get it back because no one bothered to play it. And Everett's got to try to be a miracle worker again. Loose puck. Finally, someone skates to the puck. And that'll be dumped in on net from center ice by Luka. And it'll be covered there for a face-off.
Kids play choice versus association.
About 60% association. Puck's in play. That is covered up by the hometown goalie. Connor on for the face-off again. Puck's in. Hometown controls. Can't clear the zone right away. Still held in. Eli gets it in front. That's just going to be covered up. Held in at the point by Julian. He tries to shoot. Goes right into the legs of a hometown player. Connor gets it behind the net. Tried to pass it out. That's taken away by hometown. They wrap it back to the far side. Coming out of that corner. They've got it. Try to pass it. That hits Tato in the skate. Not quite held in. Dump back to Julian in the neutral zone. We'll use the boards to get it in, but it gets turned over right away. Hometown through the neutral zone. Up the near side. They've got help at the net if they can get it to them. It's deflected back to the back wall. Still trying to clear it out of danger. It goes to the far corner. Still stuck in skates. We finally got it out of the zone. Emery picks off a pass. If he can get through some traffic, can't do it. They had good defense in position for both the pass and the shot. We couldn't do much there. Puck comes up the far wall. They've got it. Defenseman steps up. They get it around. Potential 2-on-1 the other way. Tries to drag through, and that caused him to slow down enough to disrupt the shot. Put right out front in the slot. Cleared away finally. And here comes Toto the other way. He's got help. He goes wide. Tries to pass it through. That is intercepted by Hometown. Comes out. Nathan fighting for it on the right inside the blue line. Gets through some traffic, but not all of it. Hometown wraps it around the near side, out of the zone. That'll go down, not far enough for icing. Julian picks it up in our end, trying to fight it out. It's stuck on the near boards. Still trying to fight it out of traffic. Finally picked up. Bjorn takes it down the ice. Passes it across to Easton, taken away from him. And here comes Hometown the other way. Gage picks it up in our end, puts it right back out. Nathan has it. Tries to pass it, taken away by Hometown. They connect. Oh, just missed on that pass. That one is deflected. That was played with a high stick. We can't touch it. They settle it down in their end. Long outlet pass misses. Drew will pick it up in our end. He's going to go behind the net, double back. Loses it in the slot, turned over to a defenseman, shot, good blocker save. Nathan after it behind the net, stuck on the back wall. They're fighting for it. A couple of players in there. Hometown comes away with it. They'll drop it back to the defense from the blue line. Shot, save. Another shot, save. Wow. Everett absolutely keeping us in this game so far. They have had a lot more chances and a lot more shots and only one goal to show for it. Face-off comes. Drop back to the blue line. Still passing it around in our zone. Looks like we finally get control of it. Charlie Cervenka's got it. He's trying to skate as fast as he can. He's pulled off the puck. And that'll be like, I don't know, an interference call or something like that. So we'll get the man advantage again. Hopefully this time we get the puck in their end while we're on it. Puck's in play. No, we just decided to even it up. So after a 5-second power play, Charlie Peters will go off for the trip, and we'll get a face-off down in our end. And Everett's going to have to go back to work. Puck's in play. Charlie Cervenka controls. Goes wide with it. He still has it. Gets it across to Luca. Shot, save. Loose puck cover. Just can't get any traffic in front to get any second chances. Connor on for the faceoff in their end. Comes back to Nick at the point. High shot, bounces in, held. Connor takes the faceoff again. Puck's in play. Hometown controls. They pass it out. Crew will get to it first. Gets it up to Toto. Toto crosses it to Connor. Knocked away. He'll get there first off the near boards. Looking for somewhere to go. Puts it out front. Loose puck. Nobody there to do anything with it. Toto was on the other side of the net. That'll do it for period number 1. Not our prettiest game so far. So we will have a 4-on-4 for minute 11 to start the second period. And then hometown will go on a 5-second power play. So far, Everett is absolutely standing on his head for this team. Hopefully we can make it pay off for him. That'll do it for the first intermission. Charlie Peters goes back to the box. We will have Nathan, Emery, Eli, and Julian. Obviously, Everett going down to the net. Puck's in play. Hometown controls into our end. Pulls it around on the near boards, looking for a passing lane. Tries to shoot. That's blocked by Julian. He'll wrap it around the far side. Hometown gets there first. Shot through the crease, but not really on net. Hometown holds at the point, dumps it in around the boards. Comes over to the far corner. Helped up, but just about turned over. That'll come out. But it really looks like they have a power play the way that we're playing right now. We are not being very fast to get to the pucks. They hold up. That's about 10 feet wide of the net. No danger. Trying to hold it on the far side as we're trying to pull it out. Emery pulls it loose. He's got help. Just needs to get it in. Now it is. It's onside. Tries to cross it. Goes right into the body of a hometown player, and they'll clear it right back out. Julian gets around one player. Tries to pass. That gets deflected. Nathan is able to drop back and get it, but he's held up. Trying to skate through a lot of traffic. Puts it right in front. Held on to by the goalie. Puck's in play. Both teams are back at full strength. Puck comes down into our end. Drew tries to get there. Hometown pulls it away, puts it right out into the slot, and they just miss on the shot. Passed out to Luca. He's got it. He'll dump it in. Got to the good side of the center line at least. Hometown gets to it behind their own net. Tries to wrap it around. Intercepted. Nobody in front to pass it to. Now we got someone, and they get a shot off. Not strong enough. Good job by the goalie getting their leg out there. That is not quite held in. And here comes hometown on a big rush. They've still got it with space. That shot was deflected, but doesn't go in. They've still got it. Pass it out to the slot. Picked off by Luca. He'll take it across the center line. Knocked off his stick. We're offsides. Can't advance with it. That's dumped in now. Hometown controls. They'll bring it out of their end. Passed into space. They've got it into our end. Pass it into the slot. Shot comes. Just missed the net. Toto after it with hometown in the corner. They try to pass it right back into the slot. We almost fail on the pass to get it out. Loose puck going down the ice. Probably not going to make it for icing, but hometown gets there first anyway. They bring it out from their end. Backhanded, that misses everybody. Picked off. Julian that's Crew carries it in. That jumps a stick, and it's going to be a foot race back the other way. Hometown gets to it. Shot comes. Blocker save, cleared by Tato. He gets around one player, gets around another, loses the puck in the process. They'll turn it back. Hometown picks it up, carries to our end, passes it to the middle. Doesn't connect. Crew has it. He's looking for somewhere to go. He gets pulled down. Oh, a little bit of a payback there, so that'll be 2 minutes on us. So there'll be a power play for Hometown. After I guess Crew didn't like what happened there and decided to return the favor a little bit more roughly.
Always the second guy.
Yeah, if you retaliate, you're getting the call. Face off in our end on the far dot. Everett's left. Puck's in play. Hometown holds it in. Defense has it. They shoot. Loose puck. Picked up by us. Bjorn dumps it out. That'll go all the way down. Hometown gets it in their own end. They'll regroup coming out from behind their net. Lose the puck in the process. Bjorn has it. Skating around behind their net. He loses an edge. He was trying to stop and do something and got a little bit too pretty, it looks like. That is taken away. It's loose. It's center ice. We're trying to work it down into their end, but at least we're keeping them out of ours. Loose puck comes up to the near side. Hometown picks it up. They've got room to carry in. Just about gets through the defense, but it's knocked away. They're in position for a shot. Backhand comes. Looks like that hit the end of Everett's stick to stay out. They've still got it, trying to walk in on the net. That's knocked away. Still looking for a pass into the slot. It's not there yet. That shot doesn't look like he got all of it. Loose behind the net. Everyone's fighting for it. Comes right out front, cleared away. That will be dumped out. 30 seconds on the penalty kill. Hometown sets up in their own end, trying to work it out. Taken away. That gets into Easton, but he's not going to get to it. A lot of traffic. Hometown comes away with it. Here they come around one defender. They've got numbers if they get in deep. Shot gets through. Goal. That went through 5-hole. Face-off comes after the goal. Hometown carries into our end, gets around the defense, and that goes in too. And we're starting to show a pattern again. They got through us once, and now we're starting to let it happen. We're getting caught not moving our feet. Puck drops, Hometown controls. Over onto the near boards. Charlie Peters tries to dump it in, goes right to a Hometown player. They're looking for room. They get through traffic, it's in our end. They still have it. Get around a couple of defenders, we trip each other. They're in deep, good save by Everett. They get it out front, right in the slot again. That shot just goes wide. Dumped in again on Everett. Cleared away to the far boards. Hometown holds it in. They walk in closer. We finally cleared away. That's going to be elevated. They hold. Goes in deep. Gage fighting for it a little, but Hometown comes away with it. They try to put it into the slot. That's a shot. Nobody there for the rebound. Now they are. Almost get it back. Way too many wide open looks at that net. Our defense really needs to start lifting sticks and getting cleaner in there. We finally kick it out. They turn it right back. That's dumped in. Bouncing puck goes behind our net. They try to pull it out from there. We go down. We have it on the far boards, but turn it over. They will walk in close, get it to an open guy, shot, save. Good positioning by Everett, kept that one out. We'll get a face-off on the near dot. Everett's right on this end. Connor, Tato, and Emery with Nick and Crew. Puck's in. Crew wraps it around to the far side, held in there. Crew overskates it. Hometown gets to it. Now it's pinned on the boards. Still trying to get it loose. It comes loose, but they step up. Try to dump it in, intercepted. Trying to force it out. It gets out. Emery gets through some traffic with it. Tries to go wide. Turned back by Hometown. Here they come the other way. They get into our zone. Just get ridden off looking for a shot. That's wrapped off the boards. Just held in. They'll get to it behind the net. Looking for a wraparound. That's not going to go. Put back over to the near boards. Tato gets there, tries to pass it out. Held in. Shot comes in. That's blocked. Tato chasing it over to the far side. Picks it up. He's got a little bit of room. He'll carry into their end. Tries to walk out front with it. Ends up almost dumping it off for Connor. But it ends up just being a loose puck. Emery just missed getting his stick on that one. That's still in their end, but they'll get to it first. Turn it back. Still loose, trying to get it out. It's trapped on the far boards. Now, here they come. They get it loose. They're bringing it to our end. They've got people in there. Just knocked off a stick at the last second. Tato picks it up, brings it into their end. Tries to get a shot. Took a little too much time staring at it. And the Hometown defense was able to come across and cut off the shooting lane. Here they come the other way, back into our end. Drag right around a defender. Shot blocked. Loose puck comes over to the near boards. Bjorn fighting it out from there. Stays in. Hometown trying to find a passing lane again. Takes it wide. Just tried to backhand it in front. It gets in front, and that'll go in. Can't ask your goalie to make that many saves in tight. You got to clear it at some point. Puck's in play. Hometown has it, back in our end. Get around the defense. Shot. Rebound bounced way up high, cleared behind the net. And we're trying to fight it away, but they're just moving their feet a whole lot more than we are. So they are faster to every puck right now. They hold in. That shot is deflected down, but goes wide of the net. It was played with a high stick, so we get to touch it first. We'll finally clear it out. Knocked over to Bjorn. He takes it wide up the near side. Tries to backhand it in front. Cleared away by Hometown. They'll get to it because they kept their feet moving, and here they come. All the way up the near side into our end, and it looks like they were offside. So we'll get a face-off on the near dot following the offside just outside of our end. Here we go. Puck's in play. It's in our end. Now it's cleared out. Charlie Cervenka picks it up. He's got help and he's got room. Dumps it over to Luca. Luca backhands it in front. Goal. Luka to Charlie Cervenka results in our first goal. They finally charged the net and put it in front. Shocking how that works. Good job, boys. Keep working. Puck's in play. Charlie Peters dumps it into their end. Goes behind. Charlie Cervenka puts on the speed, gets to it, puts it out to Luka, tries to take a shot. Deflected down by a hometown defender. They've got it coming the other way. They take it wide, put it right in front, and it looks like Everett was able to make the save and sit on it. Same forwards. Now we have Drew and Gage on defense. Puck's in play. They're trying to pass it right out front. Taken away behind the net. They get it back. Comes right out in front. Still in front. And looks like, I don't know where that went. No goal. But another bunch of hockey where we didn't get our sticks in the way and they got a lot of whacks at it right in front of the net. Forwards change out now. Puck's in play. Shot from the point gets deflected behind the net. Drew picks it up there. Tries to get it out. He goes down in a pile with a hometown player. They put it back behind the net. Connor gets to it. Passes it out to Gage. Gage tries to backhand it out. It goes right to hometown. They try to walk in. Taken away. Tato's got it. He'll pass it out. Connor crosses center with it. He's got help. Puts it over to Emery just behind him. And he gets taken down. It was a clean hockey play, but... And hometown's got it, and I think that's their biggest guy. He's pretty strong on the puck. Nobody there when he accidentally put it right out front. They'll take it out. They connect on that pass. They're in our end. Here they come. They've got numbers. Pass is intercepted. Tato has it now. Passes it just out of Emery's reach. That's going to go down, but their defender's back in position. Here they come the other way. And they're offside. Still being knocked around in the neutral zone. Drew comes away with it, backhands it. Nobody's got it. They'll dump it in, but from the wrong side of center, that's icing. Nathan, Bjorn, and Easton with Nick and crew. Face-off comes. Puck gets over to the near side. Bjorn tries to drop it back for crew. Takes a shot. Loose puck. Couldn't get anything on the rebound. It's loose. Hometown gets it out of danger into the corner. Easton works it out and passes it to where nobody is. We're trying to recollect, take it back through the neutral zone, up the near side. Bjorn has it, into their end. Taken away by hometown, though. They work it around a couple of Easton. Nick steps in and puts it in, but hometown gets right to it. Easton blocks it, trying to get to the puck. He does. Tries to put it right in front. That pass got deflected and went right through their crease. Shot, loose puck. Now it's in. Once again, we camp out in front of their net and are able to make it happen. And that was just a story where there were too many shots in there. Goalie couldn't reposition fast enough. Puck's in play. Hometown controls. They get into our end with it. Taking it up the near side, looking for a passing lane. Passed in front. Loose puck. And it looks like that went in. 5-hole on Everett. We are just letting them spend way too much time right in front of the net. Charlie's and Luca on. Puck's in play. Eli knocks it the other way. Fighting for it in the neutral zone. Hometown comes away with it. Trying to skate right out front. Lose the puck. Trying to get it back, and they do. That shot is deflected. It's in the far corner, trying to go behind. Hometown gets to it first. They pass it out, and that misses everybody. They're going to have to drop back for it. Luca on the attack, trying to get after it. That's turned over to Charlie Cervenka. Can't get it over to anyone. And here they come the other way. They're around the defense, in clean on Everett, and they just go right around it. Our defense got caught, both of them on one side, and they passed it to the other side. And we didn't have anyone getting back fast enough to help out. They got in clean on Everett. Puck's in play. Dumped in by Charlie Peters. Hometown will win the foot race to it. They put it behind their net, around to the far side. Drag it around one player. They get it to space. We had a defender fall down. They're loose into our end. Shot comes, blocker save. Being fought for behind their net. They get to it, going for the wraparound. That doesn't go. Got to skate through the puck, boys. Come on. Put over on the near boards. Charlie Peters gets it out. Turned back just after it hit Charlie Cervenka. Another shot coming in. Everett makes the leg save. Able to get it out. Charlie Cervenka had it in traffic. It's knocked away. Over to the near boards, but still in our end. They backhand it to space, but only Luca's there, so he'll take it away. Coming down the ice. Luca dumps it in, and we're going for a change. Behind the dump in, Todd O'Connor and Emery come on with Drew and Gage. Puck is held in the hometown end. Tried to pass it on a backhand. That was a blind backhand. Nobody there. Hometown comes away with it. Here they come up the near side. Dumped it through the slot. Nobody home. Connor will pick it up, and he'll skate it out our end. We almost got behind, but that's a sizable defender to get behind. Shot. Rebound came loose, but nobody in position. We were fighting for it. And we lose an edge, skating into the slot. Almost got there. That's kicked around. They've got space. Hometown's got it. In the slot. Shot comes. No! I think that hit the glove and the crossbar and ended up dropping wide. And we'll skate it out, try to cross it, but at least it gets to Emery. Connor picks it up, trying to get it through traffic. Turned back by Hometown, we step up. Coming off the pinch, Hometown gets it. That's deflected, but it ends up on Hometown's stick. Knocked away, that will come out. Through traffic, but right to another Hometown player because they got their feet moving. Now they walk in, they've got someone in deep. If they can put it into the slot, they've got someone there. They're looking for it. Taken away by Connor. That'll do it for period number 2. We got a work cut out for us in the second intermission. Everett has played a heck of a game. He's just getting peppered out there. 17 minutes to go, 4-goal deficit. We can do it. We've just got to do it. All right, here come the boys for period number 3. Everett goes down to his net. Bjorn, Nathan, and Easton with Nick and crew. And we'll see if we can't get something going in the 3rd period. Puck's in. Hometown controls. They carry into our end, take it wide. Get around the defender. Shot, leg save. Put right back in front, and that's underneath Everett. We've got to stop turning the puck over in our own end. Same group still on. Faceoff comes on the far dot to Everett's right. Hometown controls. They have it at the point. Drag around one guy. Pass it over to the other defender. All kinds of space, but that's knocked down. Cleared out of our zone. Hometown has it in the neutral zone. They'll pass it back and forth and get it up. Got a little bit of room. They get it in, put on the brakes, looking for a pass. They connect. That shot doesn't get through. The stick was deflected. Gets right back into the slot. Leg saved by Everett. It's pinned up against the back wall. Trying to pull it loose, but it gets repinned every time. Hometown will get to it after it comes loose. Drops it back to the defender. They try to pass to the other defender. It's taken away. Here we come on the attack. Dropped off for Bjorn. He takes it wide. He's trying to do a lot of fancy skating, and it's not working. And finally passes it, but that opportunity had already left. Here comes Hometown into our end, taking it wide. Backhand, it's loose in front. Finally covered up by Everett. Looks like the face-off will come to Everett's left on the near dot. Both Charlies and Luca with Eli and Julian. Puck's in. Over on the near wall, passed out front. Charlie Cervenka's got it, backhands to Charlie Peters. He's got a little bit of room, dumps it in. Comes over to the near corner. Still fighting for it off the near boards. Julian takes a shot. Charlie Cervenka comes away with it, puts it over, and the tip off of Charlie Peters goes right into the goalie's glove. Puck's in. They're trying to get it out up the far wall, and they will. They get through some traffic on us. Still got the puck. Just misplay a pass. We about had. Now we have it out. Charlie Cervenka is on it. Backhands it to space, but it goes right to Hometown. And that comes out. We've got to tag up. It's in their end, but they have it. That gets through everyone, and that'll be an icing. Face-off will come in the Hometown end on the far dot to their goalie's left. Puck's in play. Hometown controls. They get it out of the far corner. They will pass it out of their end. Get around the defender. They've got room. Puck is just knocked loose. No passing lane yet. That shot goes right through the crease. Picked up by Emery. He's trying to work it out. They're going to give him a little bit of room. Comes up the near side, and he'll dump it in, but that's taken away. He didn't get enough of it. Turned over. Tato's got it. Gets around a defender. Still has the puck. Shot. And that rebound went through, but nobody in position to do anything with it. Drew drops back with it. Backhands it to Gage. Tato walks in with it. Gets it to Emery. Emery tries to get a shot. That was some of the good stick work by the hometown defender. Kept them from getting anything on it. They'll control coming out of their end. Past it. They go through center ice and dump in. They'll complete a change behind the play. We come out from behind our net with it. They take it away. Get through some traffic. Lose an edge in the process. No call. Emery's got it. Passes it over to Connor. Hits his stick. And it drifts right over to hometown hockey. Connor tries to get it through traffic. He's got it into their end. But they turn it right back, and here comes hometown looking to come the other way. Tries to split the defenders and does. Shot saved. Cleared by Nick. Held in at the point. Shot over the net. Over to the far side. They will hold at the far point now. Backhanded in deeper. They've still got it, looking for a passing lane. Puck goes to the back wall. They put it right out front, cleared away. Easton trying to get it out and does. It's going to be a foot race. That goes airborne. Easton tried to backhand it in deep, but it's taken away. Easton has it back, tries to pass it in. Taken away. They'll clear it back to the point. Krug puts it in deep, looking for a deflection, loose puck. No one able to get anything on it. They clear it finally to the near corner. And they're all after it. Here they come. They clear their end. And Easton loses his stick and falls down. They still had it, finally taken away. Nathan comes out from behind the net with it, trying to get it through traffic. Finally over to Bjorn. Bjorn takes it in, goes up the far side, tries to backhand to the slot, puts it in front. No one had a stick in position for it. Luca after it, puts it back in front, rebound, there we go. Luca to Bjorn, and it's 6-3. Guys in front of the net, guys passing the puck to the front of the net. Every time we've done it, we've been able to score. Luca with both Charlies, Crew, and Nick are on that defense. And a stick was loose on the ice. All right, here we go. Puck's back in. Hometown uses the boards to get it forward. They're into our end. Looking for that passing lane. Get it right out front. It's just cleared. Everett made the save. The puck was spinning just about on the goal line. Nick came in and cleared it. Right in front. Loose puck still. And finally covered. Good flurry, but not much to show for it. Just a good bit of goaltending and defensive work by hometown. Puck's in play, comes back to Julian at the point. He crosses over to Eli. They knock it off Eli's stick. Here they come. Shot, Everett will hold. Face off to come on the far dot to Everett's right, in our end. Puck's in play. Bouncing puck, saved by Everett. They're looking to bring it around. That's loose in front. Still loose. Still loose. Finally kicked over to the near side, or to the far side, excuse me. Wrap back around. We'll get to it. Julian on it. He'll skate it up ice. Gets through some traffic. He'll skate it into their end, but loses the puck in the process. It's back out. We have to tag up. They'll get to it in the neutral zone, looking to settle it down and get it into our end. They do. Taking it wide. Going behind the net, looking for a passing lane. That wraparound's not going to go. Luka picks it up. He's got space. He just needs to turn on some speed. He's by himself, and he's just ridden off the puck, cut off by two players. Here they come, back to our end. Shot. Good high blocker save by Everett. It's behind our net. Hometown comes to it. They dump it right out front. Shot comes in, deflected wide by Gage. They've got it over on the far boards. Try to wrap it back behind the net. They'll get to it first. Looking for somewhere to go. They don't get a good clean shot on it. Now it's right out front. Everett still making saves. They get it back. Finally cleared into the far corner. We're giving them way too many opportunities in close. Good save by Everett. Eli gets it out of some traffic. Finally over to Luka, and he'll dump it, but that's going for icing. So with the face-off on the far dot, Everett's right again. Connor on for the face-off. Here we go. Puck's in. Tato gets it out. He's got Emery with him. They're 2-on-1 if they can keep the speed up. Emery caught the pass. Just couldn't get a good enough shot off. Great job by their goalie coming across. Would have taken a pretty shot to get that one in. Puck's in. And no one controlling. Finally, Hometown comes away with it. They'll get it out. Still stuck in the neutral zone. Turn back the other way. They come away with it. We're still fighting them for it, though. Into the near corner. Drew holds in. Hometown takes it. Pulls it around him. Here they come. We got one defender back. We need some back checkers. That pass connects. Good save by Everett. He got across his crease quick and had good position. Tapped right out front, and a backhanded shot goes wide. It's in the near corner. Right out to Hometown. Now it's back on the near wall. Emery comes away with it. He'll get it into their end. He's got help if he can get it to him. Puts it on net, and they'll just cover it. Puck's in play. Hometown clears their zone, skates it over center ice. They're into our end. Right past everyone, looking for a backhand shot. Misses the net. We're skating it around up the near side. It's loose in the neutral zone. They have it. And they're definitely just skating harder than we are. They're still trying to get it. It's being kicked around. We got a few guys playing hard, but that's in traffic. Cut off. That comes up. Easton puts it out front, just out of Bjorn's reach, and that'll go for icing. Face-off from the icing will come in our end to Everett's left on the near dot. Puck's in. Just misses the defender on the pass, so it comes out. Bjorn after it. Tries to skate through a lot of traffic. Easton cuts it off. He's got it. Looking for something. He'll put it towards the net. Taken away by Hometown. They'll put it off the wall. Nick holds. Puts it back in front. Deflected behind the net. Bjorn has it again. Taken away. We got to make faster decisions with the puck. Here comes Hometown into our end. We're trying to get it out, but it's caught up on the near wall again. Defender steps up on it. Cleared away by Crew. Wrapped around the boards. Held in. Crew gets it back. He's looking for some space, but not a lot coming. Bjorn's got it now. Taken away. We're just not good at identifying when we're in traffic, and that's going to be an offsides. Face-off comes on the near dot, just outside of our end. Puck's in. Hometown gets it into our end. We're trying to take it away. Gets through everyone into their end, not far enough for icing. They'll take it behind their net. Try to settle it down there. Forecheck gets in the way. Put up to the far boards. They'll clear it. Get around everyone. Julian gets to it, takes it behind the net, looking for somewhere to go. Finds Charlie Cervenka. He'll take it up the near side. Trying to keep going wide. Puts on the brakes but loses the puck. Backhanded right in front. That'll be covered up. Puck's in play. Hometown wraps it around the near boards, looking to get it out. They get it almost past Julian. It's hung up on the blue line, held in, and there we go. Goes in behind their net, pushed behind our player. They got it in the corner. They'll pass it out of traffic, clear our end. Here they come. Right into the slot, shot, blocker, save. We're trying to clear it up the near side again. That's intercepted. They dump it right in front. Still in front, finally cleared behind. They get it back, shot, leg save. They get it back again, looking to pass it right back in front. Now the backhand out to the defender. He puts it up high, misses the net. They get it from the corner, right out front. Deflected around, just misses the net. Charlie Cervenka's got it. He uses the boards, gets it up to Charlie Peters. Charlie Peters has Luca. Luca can't handle the pass. Still in their end. Connor comes away with it. He's got help in front, but that's deflected right in on net. And the goalie will reposition and cover. Connor, Tato, and Emery on with Drew and Gage. Face-off coming to the Hometown goalie's right. Puck's in play. Put in through the slot by Drew. No one there to deflect it. That'll be dumped out. That'll go all the way down. And Everett had to make a stick save on it, so no icing. Tipped out off the wall. Hometown intercepts. They dump it back to the defender. He's wide open, puts it back into the slot. Still loose in front. Save made by Everett. Back to the other point, held in. Shot comes about 10 feet wide. We finally come away with it. Connor's got it now. He'll put it up to Emery. Emery looking for somewhere to go. He'll just dump it in and try to chase it down. Gets up getting dumped off. That was just hockey. Here comes Hometown. 2-on-1 coming into our end. Dumped over. Just can't quite connect on the pass. Puck's loose in front. Emery had it. Gets it up to Tato. Tato trying to carry through everyone. Really needs to pass that puck. There's a... Yep. You can't do that right in front of the ref, bud. So we'll go shorthanded with 2:20 to go in the game. That looks like more of a frustration penalty than anything. Puck's in. Hometown looking for a passing lane. Misses on that pass. They come back. Put it out to the defender at the blue line. That hits Bjorn in the skate. Bjorn brings it up the near side. He's past one defender. He's got help if he passes it. Puts it in front, but handcuffs Nathan. A little too close to him. Here they go. They pass it through, tip it around, almost. Nathan has it back. He's going the other way. He is by himself and loses the puck. Tries to get it back. Bjorn gets it, but he goes off sides. Puck's in. Hometown has it in the neutral zone. They're looking to get it into our end. They do. We take it back, but it's held in at the point. They'll carry in up the far boards. They get it through, looking to put it out front of the net. Now goes behind the net. Still circling around. Comes back the defender just out of his reach. That'll wander all the way down into the hometown end. They'll take it behind their net, try to come out with it. They get through some traffic. Here they come. Through a little bit more traffic. Shot. Good save. Shot came in behind the direction Everett was sliding. Did a good job getting his leg out. They get around. It's behind the net now. Trying to get it out front. And there's a delayed... Oh, he lost his blocker and stick. So we'll get a face-off in our end to Everett's right on the far dot. Under a minute to go. Luca takes this face-off. That'll be cleared, dumped all the way down. That'll miss the net. There's no icing since we're on the penalty kill. Luca trying to get there first. Almost does. Gets the puck away. Tries to backhand it in front. He had help. Just couldn't quite connect. Here they come. Skated out of their end. Turned back. They regather it in the neutral zone. They've got control. They're in. That shot is turned away. Loose puck. Picked up by Luca. Gets it over to Tato. Tato comes in. Shot scores. With officially 6.4 seconds left. Well, I guess that'll help our goal differential.
It matters.
It does. Puck's in play. 3 seconds. That comes out, that'll do it. So with a final of 6-4. Good effort in the third period. Just could have used that through the first two. Boys will shake hands, and we'll see you tomorrow morning at Edina. And then in the evening, right back here tomorrow as well. Well played game. Here we go.